Ooh. So it has been a little while since the last time I did a face mask. I am overdue for it. So what I have here is my whole mask setup that I have to configure and assemble together. I'm gonna show my ears because I'm going to do a quick mask before my meeting, which is scheduled to start in about an hour. So that should be plenty of time for the mask to just sit on my face and for me to wash it off in time for the actual start of my meeting. So here are the supplies that I have. I'm going to go through it for you. I have this Indian healing clay with the natural calcium bentonite clay. So I will link the products below in the description. So here's number one. It's the clay powder, which I'll mix with apple cider vinegar with the mother. So you mix those two equal parts or to the consistency that you want it to be in. And then I found this nice little mask clay kit online. It doesn't really matter which one, but it came with an assortment of measuring tools, a mixing bowl. It came with the applicators as well, like the silicone as well as the brush style. But I like to use, this is actually an e.l.f. foundation brush that I don't really use for makeup anymore, but I like using this because it provides a nice and smooth application of the mask, and it's easy to clean as well. So I have my measuring tool and my mixing bowl, and I'm gonna get to it. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. You mix the clay with the apple cider vinegar, and then you mix it around, and then you just apply it. That's it. So hopefully I don't make too much of a mess, but it's bound to happen. Okay, so I'm gonna start with, I gotta be careful with the clay because sometimes it spills out on the side. Okay. Okay, not bad. Only a few droplets of clay fell out. Okay, here is one. I'm gonna do 2 because I can always save the excess for later. 2 scoops. And there we go. And actually, I'm gonna leave this in here. It'd probably make it easier for later. Okay, step number 1, done. Then, I'm not really gonna go with the measuring cup for this one, but I'm just gonna eye it until I get the consistency that I like. Let's see if you can see this. There we go. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit and then add it. You can hear it bubbling. Okay. And you can see it's starting to bubble a little bit. I'm gonna mix that around. Let me close the cap because I would not want this falling next to me. And then if I need to add more apple cider vinegar, oh, I spilled some on my keyboard, but it has a protective layer. Oh, I'll have to link the keyboard below because that was a nice perk. It came with a skin so that it helps in situations like this. If there are any spills, you have that protective skin to protect your keyboard. And it makes cleaning your work area much simplified. And I've had this wireless keyboard. I got it probably near the beginning of this year, but I like this wireless Bluetooth keyboard. You can connect up to 3 mobile devices. That could be your computer, your phone, your tablet, your iPad. You can connect all of those and switch between the 3 devices at any time. And so I've used it. I've switched between 3 devices many times before. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I think that's a good consistency for the purposes of today. And actually, let me wipe it off before it dries up on the skin.
Playing from desktop RO95C27.
Okay, and I'll do a deep clean later. Okay, and that is it. So this is the final consistency. I'm gonna go in. And this always feels so cool and nice and smooth. It's relaxing and therapeutic, especially after a long day. Or it doesn't even have to be a long day. It could just be when you feel like doing some quick self-care. This should help with detoxing some of the things that are on my face and my skin. The vinegar smell doesn't really bother me. It's already starting to harden up, and I think this was a great consistency. I don't know. Got me looking like the Grinch out here. But my skin will thank me. all done. And then this is what I had left over. I can scoop that up and either save the rest of it or discard it. Either or. This would be enough for a light mask. But I have to clean out the little container that came with this kit in order to put this access in it. Because the previous mask that I had, it dried up over time. So I'll have to get it open first. Ooh. Yeah, I'll have to clean this so that I can put the access in here. Alright, that's it for now. I'll have to come back when my face is ready to be cleaned and washed off. So it has probably been about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes since I put the mask on. And as you can see, it's starting to dry, or no, actually, the lighter parts are dry. And you can see it's starting to crack a little bit because it's tightening around my face. And some of the darker parts are still drying. So once these wet parts are dry, then I'll go and wash it off because I have to get ready for my meeting. But as you can see, it is like stretching out my face. It's very tight and it's starting to pull pull my eye, stretch out my eye area. As you can see, I look a little crazy. But this is the wireless keyboard that I was mentioning not too long ago. As you can see, it has the 3 different modes for each of the devices that you can connect to it. So 1 is connected to my desktop, 2 I connect to my iPad, and 3 I connect to my phone. So if I ever just want to switch it up, I can easily press 1, 2, 3 and it'll recognize it. I like it, and the battery life is really long. So I will definitely include the link to this wireless keyboard below as well. Okay, I have to wash a little bit more off my face, but my face looks a little red. And my meeting is happening in the background, but I'm currently muted and not on video. Let me go take care of this real quick.
Financial investment. He gave them sound advice. So I feel like anyone who can see value